Is one tree important? One day, after a storm, as I walked the old Downieville highway, there was a pile of branches that had blown down from two huge cedars and a massive old fir rising out of a stone wall. They stood in front of a long, empty, boarded up and falling down house. Across the road, other cedars grew, and the families of cedars crossed the road over my head to mingle with each other. Should I have paid more attention to the pile of branches? What could I have done? 3 days later, I found the trees hacked to pieces, a pile of fat logs. Someone must have decided they were hazardous, but their destruction seemed arbitrary. Most days, as I walk old Downieville, I'm getting to know these trees. Why not? Why is it, except for our pets, we mostly only communicate with humans? I just read that sperm whales try to communicate with free divers using really loud clicking sounds. They only do this with free divers, no scuba gear. Turns out, the brains of many whales are bigger than ours. We are learning that other species have attributes we have only associated with humans until now. Trees communicate with each other via a huge underground network, letting each other know when there's danger afoot. The cutting down of one of our local heritage trees, Bella, suddenly upped the ante and raised the stakes. I learned she was an immigrant from Algeria. I noticed other immigrants related to her. The blue atlas cedar across the street must have been part of her underground network. Must miss her. I began to see them everywhere as I wandered through town. I got to know other trees. I found small side canyons off Old Downieville and named them Madrone Glen and Ponderosa Grove. I hugged a certain gorgeous red madrone whenever I passed by, placed stones on old stumps in an ancient ritual. Why am I telling you this? When we were all trying to save Bella, I wrote a poem for her, which became a children's book with illustrations by my neighbor Kathy Dotson, who also lost trees during that fateful fall, when we tried and mostly did not succeed in saving some of Nevada City's beloved trees. Another lover of Bella, Jessica Lee Henry, contributed her painting of Bella for the cover. What do I hope to achieve by putting this book out into the world? A new appreciation of trees as fellow planetary beings, acknowledging how immensely they serve us. Thank you so much for listening and for considering a contribution to help bring Bella Blue to life.